Welcome back to World of Warships with your host, X-Brad TC. Grump and I went out in a division last night, and I got smoked like a cheap cigar early on. Later on in the game, as you can see, it's a fairly even match. Grump has a couple of really good opportunities here. Low health battleship, I do believe that's a New York. He's in the Tier 4 Clemson, as was I before I got sunk. And right after he launches on that battleship, whose guns are pointed the wrong way, so he's relatively safe, you saw a couple other ship icons flash. Grump has stumbled upon not one, but both of the enemy carriers. Alright, the battleship's down. Grump was detected the whole time, and I just can't imagine the battleship driver ever noticed him. Otherwise, he almost certainly would have turned. First carrier up, the Tier 4 U.S. carrier, the Langley. The Langley is a terrible ship. It's just awful. Not a lot of planes. It's slow. It's very vulnerable. It's just basically in the game so that carrier drivers can learn how to play the carrier game, which the game mechanics of it are so different from the destroyers, cruisers, and battleships. The gameplay, it's visually entirely different, and I tried it, and I hated it, and I don't play carriers. He set the carrier flight deck on fire, so can't recover or launch any more aircraft. Got the torps out. The Langley is just so slow. Turns poorly, too. But at least this guy has common sense that when a destroyer pops up, he starts running. Got a Citadel with a high explosive shell. What's that tell you about the carrier? And here come the torps. Goodbye. You would think, having just watched his teammate get blown out of the water by a destroyer, the other carrier would have started running, but no. Apparently he was focused on doing whatever it was he was doing with his airplanes, and doesn't, until Grump actually starts shooting at him, get a move on. By that time, it's too late. This is the Tier 5 U.S. carrier, the Vogue, which represents an escort carrier. Once again, very slow, not a lot of planes, but it's better than the Langley. Still, it's too late. The carrier has no place to go. You can't run. You're not going to outrun a destroyer. Grump's torpedoes have reloaded. He's at point blank range. And one set, two sets. Goodbye. Grump would actually go on to go chase after an enemy battleship and end up getting sunk, but we ended up winning this game quite handily. That's it for this episode, and we will catch you later.